So guys, things are moving fast, and if you missed it, you've missed it. Let's be honest, the Model 3 has been in the spotlight for the past couple months, and it has gone through several changes before the delivery date started. In my opinion, all these subtle changes that happened made the vehicle even better than the Model S's and X's on the market today. Let's just quickly run down a couple of the things that I do feel the Model 3 Highland is superior than the Model S's and X's. The first one being that it is half the price of the Model S and X, and in today's economy that is a really big deal. The second one being that the exterior design is fantastic. It's even more menacing, more aggressive than the Model S and X. But realistically, that is all subjective because the Model S Plaid is a beast in itself and it looks super good up front in real life. Number 3 is a really big one, and that is the interior of the Model 3 Highland. It has received all the premium upgrades from the S and X and then even some more. From the first reviews, it is so solidly built and extremely quiet now due to all the dampening, the double pane glass, and all the other additional things that Tesla has put inside of this vehicle. It overall just feels super premium, and then on top of that, there are some features, some additional things that the Model S's and X's don't even have that is very exclusive to the Model 3 Highland. Now, there are a lot of things to list, but the ones that jump out of my mind right now is real ambient lighting, the blind spot indicator, and a freaking real center horn. What the hell, Tesla, right? So here's the thing. This is all about to change, and the Model S and X is going to get a really big upgrade here, making it just as good as the Highland and even better in some ways. Although some of these things I'm going to talk about here are not mentioned inside of the recent firmware codes, these are some of the things that we should be expecting to come on the next iteration of the S and X. The first one here is a definite guarantee because we do see it inside of the firmware. This is going to be the premium ambient lighting. For vehicles at this price point, I am actually quite surprised that it wasn't already inside of these vehicles, but it is finally making its way there, and we are going to see something very similar to what you're seeing in the Model 3 Highlands right now. One special thing about the premium ambient lighting inside of the S and X is it's going to be a standard feature, unlike the Model 3s, Model Ys, and the Cybertruck, which comes in 2 different packages, and these packages really indicate whether you're going to get the full surround wraparound doors or you're just going to get the front trims. There's a lot to discuss about this. If you guys want to check my last video out, I talked all about it inside there, so I'll drop a link in the description below and up top there. Just click that link and we'll start talking about ambient lighting. Then now, some of the more subtle but important premium features that you're going to see in the S and X is capacitive buttons for the camera, the center horn, dome lights that are capacitive, and some little minor things like blind spot indicators and the different type of seating. These are all going to be carried over directly from the Highland, which is quite odd because typically it goes from the other way around. This just goes to show how much of an upgrade the Model 3 Highland has gone, and so many of the features are now considered premium luxury features, and all this at a price point that is just unbelievable. If you guys live in the US, you can get this thing with incentives included under $35,000, which is just mind-blowing to say the least. But now let's talk about the exclusive thing that's coming to the Model S and X, and I think you guys can guess it at this point because it's literally right inside of the title. But first, there is already one special thing inside of these vehicles that are not present inside any of the other models. This is the Phoenix radar, and if you guys want to know more about this, why it's special to the S and X and not the 3 and Y, go check out my other video as well. I will drop a link in the description and up top there. But this is going to change the way you think of the hardware 4 board and the differences between this radar versus no radar. So yeah, just to keep it simple, the Model 3 and Y does not have this high definition Phoenix radar that recently got implemented inside of the S and X. This is exclusive to these premium luxury vehicles, and it's able to see underneath certain vehicles. It's able to see through fog and inclement weather. Lots of things where the camera is not able to pick up. Now on top of all of this, the one that you guys are most interested in is the front-facing bumper camera. That is the camera that was supposedly going on the Model 3 Highlands. It originally came on the renders, but Tesla decided to take it out right before delivery, and we are left with a very bad version of Tesla Vision. Now, I don't want to get too in-depth with this video on Tesla Vision parking assist. If you guys want to see my real-life testing and the updated few months later, go check out some of my other videos. I'll keep linking them in the description below, and I'll drop a link up top there as well. But you'll see me doing some measurements and some other testing of what we have right now. Now, whether Tesla is going to be using this camera for FSD beta or just to assist the Tesla parking assist stack, this is up for them to decide after various testing. But from what Green has noticed so far in the firmware update, it is going to come on the Model S and X first before it makes its way down to the Model 3s and Ys. So although this camera is not going to fix every single issue there is with the Tesla Vision parking assist and FSD beta in general, it should be a positive step forward, and it's going to help in the scenarios where you're trying to park something, pull into a stall, and not be able to see something in front of you. This issue has been blown out of proportion by now, and it's been documented many times. So if you guys want to check that out, either go on to my playlist or just search it up on Google, Tesla Vision Park Assist, and you'll know how well it performs. But yeah, I am very happy that they are at least bringing it to some of their models first and seeing how it performs, and then later bringing it to the 3s and Ys. This hopefully is going to resolve a lot of those issues that we've been seeing. So yeah, overall, very exciting times, and Tesla is making a lot of improvements with the Model 3 Highlands, and now they're making the Model S and X just a little bit better because you are paying that much more money. The only real disappointment is that they shipped the Model 3 Highlands without this front-facing bumper camera. This is something I do think Tesla has overlooked. The importance of it while parking is a really big thing, and a lot of us have been complaining about it, and it seems like Tesla has been neglecting it for the past couple months. Right when it was shipped to now, there hasn't been really any substantial update with the Tesla Vision stack. Fingers crossed that it will eventually trickle its way down to the Model 3s and Ys very soon, and especially for the Model Y Juniper coming out next year, it's going to get all of the features that we've been discussing and then even more. So I am going to keep my eyes on that vehicle specifically. If you guys are interested or you guys planning to pick one up, make sure you guys hit subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already, and also take a moment, go on Twitter and hit me up at HeyJohnE. You guys can talk with me there, and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible, definitely much quicker than here on YouTube, and I'll be sharing a lot of things that I wouldn't be sharing here as well. Anyways guys, this should wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.